You might recall that back behind here is the body box, yeah? Where they would, the temporary makeshift morgue for bodies. Which is kind of interesting. You'd have all the people in the waiting room for the clinic, unaware that just behind this wall was body storage. We found that this whole area has been very active, and whenever we were doing anything in the body box, we would get a lot of REM pod activity right out here, and vice versa. When we would be out here, we would get REM pods going off in there. So how many of you are investigators outside of this? How many of you do paranormal investigation? You raise your hand. 1, 2, and the rest of you, 3. Yep. My night vision is like not what it was.
Yeah.
So, do any of you use or know of a technique called the Human Pendulum? No?
No.
So my hope here is this. We're in a great location to do it. I want to teach you a new technique that you can add to your toolkit and use it on your future investigations. And hopefully we'll figure something out about the spirits of the hospital as we do this.
Ours is 5, sorry.
What I'm going to need is, first of all, a volunteer. I'm just looking around. Ma'am? I'm sorry, you had a hand up. I'll engage like 5 of you, but do you want to be our experimentee for this?
Sure.
Okay, great.
Woohoo.
Yeah, probably want to take your jacket off. This will hardly hurt at all. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to put you right here, and those of you with flashlights, if you wouldn't mind giving me a bit of light here, like just we'll set them down. We don't want glaring or anything, but just enough. Nope. I'm going to bring you forward.
Sure.
And face this way. All right, now I need some more volunteers. What's your name?
Tristan.
Tristan. Okay, would you stand behind your name?
Shannon.
Shayna?
Shannon.
Shannon. Okay. Tristan, if you wouldn't mind standing behind Shannon. That'd be awesome. And say your name? Jerry. Jerry. Jerry, I'm going to have you stand in front. I want you about 5 feet behind her, not that close. So I'm going to have you stand about here, Jerry, if that's okay. Linda, I'm going to put you against this wall. I'd like you like 90 degrees against her left arm. And ma'am, your name?
Missy.
Missy. I'm going to put you like right here on this side. So you need to face her.
Okay.
No, everybody facing her.
Oh, okay.
Yep, everyone facing her. All right, good. So it's a pretty simple technique. Shannon, you've got one job, okay? And this is going to be easy because I'm going to ask you to keep your mind a blank. I can do this at an Olympic level. Just relax, stand up straight, just gaze over his shoulder, okay? You guys are watching her, and what we're going to do is this technique works on about 1 in 3 people, but weirdly, it's worked on 100% of people at Old South Pittsburgh. We've not had one failure with this technique yet. No pressure.
No pressure.
But if it doesn't work, when you guys take this to your own investigations, I'll talk afterwards about some safeguards you can put in place and some control measures, but just be aware that it'll work on about 1/3 of the people at most locations, okay? All right, Shannon, so I want you to be good and relaxed, okay? Stand just like you are, eyes open, keep your eyes open throughout. Do you feel pretty relaxed and chill? Relatively speaking, no pressure, right?
Ma'am, I'm feeling anxious.
You feeling anxious?
Yeah.
Have you looked at my browser history? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Do you need to walk outside?
If you're truly feeling anxious,
Okay,
we'll
let
set
me-
you out. That's okay,
Let me
man.
take her out and,
Yeah. That's okay, buddy. You just hang out there with her. I will go right here.
she might get anxious because the body box.
Well, the last group, we had 2 people become nauseous in there.
I cannot go through the doorway.
Okay.
I can get there and I cannot sit in there. I've tried like 6 times.
Yeah,
Can't-
so
can't
she's
do it.
not remotely alone. All right, Shannon, so just stare ahead over his shoulder, okay? Now we're going to try and open up Shannon as a communications conduit for any spirits that might be here in the Old South Pittsburgh Hospital this evening. So if you are present and if you are willing and able to communicate through Shannon, please move her to her yes position. Please move Shannon to her yes position. I gotcha. Your job's to make sure she doesn't fall, okay? Tristan, to make sure
Yeah,
the
I
cover
won't look close.
Now, is it me or did you just go backwards?
No, I went backwards.
You do that deliberately?
No.
I believe you. That look on your face, by the way, is one that I see a lot when I use this technique. So,
Yeah, I bet.
still feel comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Fine, this is weird.
we'll get weirder.
Alright.
So again, spirits, I'm taking backwards as her yes position, but would you please confirm that for me? Move Shannon to her yes position. Second time. Thank you, Shannon. It's okay. When I ask you to reset, it just means go forward or go to the middle and just get back to your starting position.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to treat yes for Shannon as backwards. Now show us Shannon's no position, please. Move Shannon to her no position. All right, he's right in front of you. You got a safety net right there, okay? All right. So forwards is no. Is that reset, Shannon? Is it correct that forward is no? Yes. Let me guess. You feel like you're being drawn in a specific location, direction when I ask questions, right, Shannon?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do here is engage spirit communicators to use Shannon's energy and draw it to answer our question. So let's try
This is awesome.
getting a little more specific. Are you a male spirit? Are you a male? That's to the right. You know what's interesting is that for the last person that was a pendulum, her yes was also to the right. And I've never before, you two, seen this go to the right for yes. So spirit, we're treating yes as backwards, we're treating no as forwards, okay? So again, are you a male spirit? Okay. That would be a yes. Thank you. Are you an adult? Are you a grown adult? A man? Yes? Reset, Shannon. Reset. Good job. So you're an adult male. Did you work in this hospital? Yes? Terrific. Were you a physician, a doctor? No. Okay. Stop. Thanks very much. Were you a technician of some sort? Yes. All right. How's she doing?
She's good. She's ready to come back.
Okay. So Linda, what I didn't tell you was that before you in the last group, I had two people become nauseous just on the other side of this wall.
Really?
Yeah, so it's not just you, don't worry.
Okay.
You doing better now?
Yeah, I am, thank you.
Good, good, good. So we've got a male adult that worked here as some kind of technician. Okay, excellent. And she's moving back to yes as I say it. Do you guys see that?
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Was I?
Yeah.
Notice.
Reset. No, that's it. You don't. It's not you doing it. All right, guys. So this is your opportunity. If you can ask yes/no questions, so give it a shot. I'll turn over the reins to you. Ask anything that can be answered with a yes/no.
Did someone make me not nervous or anxious in here?
That's no.
No.
Wait. Did somebody on the other side of this wall make her nervous or anxious? You got to be really literal with this. It's
Okay.
interesting.
Wow.
Specific.
Were you the spirit that made her feel that way? Yes. Oh, what's a strong yes?
Is your name Patrick?
Is your name Patrick? It's a very hesitant, reluctant no. You guys see this?
Yeah.
This is why we put people on the sides, because it's easier for us and for you guys to see the movement. Yeah. That's a really weedy kind of no though, isn't it? It's kind of
Yeah, like.
oh.
I just seen an orb.
Are you lying to me, Patrick?
No. Okay. So he said that he's a technician that worked here. Did you work in the emergency department? Yes. Okay. Are you able to leave this place? If you chose. Are you able to leave? Yes. Reset for me. Do you remain here because you want to be here? Yes. That's a pretty strong yes also. Okay, good. Are there any other spirits, sir, in this hospital tonight?
Oh, okay. So they're not full.
Yes. Okay, reset. You doing good? Okay. It can kind of sap your energy. This can be a weird kind of process, so just so you know, you might feel a little bit drained afterwards.
Okay.
All right, good. Are there any other spirit entities in this room right now? Okay, great. Would you be kind enough to allow one of them to communicate with us? Yes. All right. Reset. Okay. Who would like to lead off a conversation with another spirit? Anyone? This is your opportunity. Good. You good, Linda?
So did the second person that's here, do they work at the hospital as well?
I said no. And remember, the answer was that you could speak with them directly.
Okay. Were you a patient?
I see yes.
Did you pass?
Let her reset. So,
Okay.
so as she's leaning, you have to give her a minute to go back to center.
Okay.
So just say reset. She's working hard here, right? Right, Sharon. Good job. Go ahead, Linda.
Did you pass as a patient here?
Yep. Did you die in the emergency department? No. So let's, as the old saying goes, if you're going to rob banks, if you're going to steal money, rob banks, right? Go where the money is. In other words, bet the odds. Did you die in the ICU? The most likely place. Did you die in the ICU? That was a
Yes and a no.
yes and a no.
Maybe they died and came back. Maybe it was one of those.
Maybe did they attempt to resuscitate you here in the hospital? There you go. So you could have died multiple. Did you die more than once here? No. Interesting. So did you die of a sickness and illness? Yes. Okay. Reset for it. Now that you're out of the body, do you feel better? That was a pretty forceful and strong yes, which is good news. Yeah. Could you leave this place if you wanted to do so? No. Okay. Are you being held here by another spirit? No. This is where it starts to get interesting and you really have to think this stuff through. So, couldn't leave if you wanted to. Oh. Is it because you don't know how to move on? Yes. All right, reset. Anybody else? I'll open the floor up for you guys to ask any questions you want.
Are you scared to move on?
Yes.
Do you think that there was I won't word this. Are you afraid that you might go to hell?
That was kind of right?
Yeah.
Forward, backwards.
I'm not sure.
That's okay. Keep your mind blank. Let them do the work. You're like a TV antenna. Okay, so we're going to try something now, if we may. Let's see. I'm sorry, remind me of your name, sir. Jared. Jared, I want you to do something for me. I want you to think of a question. Don't say it, but think it. We'll see if we get an answer. That was a backwards for yes, and now it's coming forward. Spirit, are you able to read Jared's mind telepathically?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Spirit, he's going to think a question, and I'd like you to please try and answer it. quite a strong yes. Jared, what was the question?
Is afraid to leave family.
I'm sorry?
Afraid to leave family here.
You're afraid to leave family? Okay. Yes. Do your family live in the area? Yes. Reset. Okay. What we're going to do right now is we're going to close Shannon down as a human pendulum, so no spirits that have communicated through her are permitted to attach themselves to her, to follow her, or to go with her when she leaves this place. You are going to remain here. And we're going to give anybody else that would like to try it the opportunity to do this themselves. So Shannon, good job, mate.
Yep, that was cool.
Nicely done. How did that feel?
It was weird.
Weirdest feeling in the world, isn't it?
That's weird.
Did you feel like you were being pushed?
No,
Like, or more like a
I didn't even
wavy-
realize I was moving some of the times. Like he'd be like, that's a yes or that's a no, and I'd be like, oh, I didn't realize I moved.
And that's why I put people at your 3 o'clock and 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Because they're the ones that see the motion. These guys are your safeties. Because I've seen this be so forceful, I've seen people pushed off their feet. And that's just sometimes that you seem to have a stronger, energy that's working through you. So, would anyone else like to give this a shot? Anyone? No?
No, I can't.
That's okay.
Okay. Too bad to relax.
Well, I encourage you to use this technique. You can definitely do something else, but I encourage you to use this technique with a couple of control measures. One of the theories about how it works is non-paranormal, and that is that we're all somewhat prone to suggestion, right? When I run these experiments with the human pendulum, it's the loneliest place in the world when people just don't move, and this happens outside Old South Pittsburgh. It happens again about 2 times out of 3. And then you find that one person that seems to be susceptible, but it's also somewhat location specific. More active locations, you have a better success rate of people responding to this technique, okay? But we all are prone somewhat to suggestion, and so the theory goes that some people, their own subconscious will move them without them knowing it. They're not faking this, but their own subconscious, if you will, is kind of sending these tiny muscular commands. A lot of people will tell you that's how spirit boards work also. So there are some control measures we usually incorporate. One is, do you have noise cancelling headphones when you guys investigate? If you invest in a decent pair of noise cancelling headphones, put them on the person that's the pendulum, and then you ask your questions from behind them, so they cannot hear what the question is, and they don't even know that a question has been asked.
Oh, that's cool. That is.
Which rules out the contamination, the idea that they're subconsciously giving you the answers that they think you want. The other thing, and I've also piped in music as well.
Just know there's a shopping cart here.
And the other thing that we do is to test this. I will have somebody put the hand behind their back, raise up a number of fingers, 1 through 5, we count the thumb as a finger, and then ask the spirit if they're able to go around the person's back and tell us how many fingers are raised. You have a 20% chance of guessing right. Or use 2 hands and you have a 10% chance of guessing right. Now we did this several times this week and we had that correct answer come up multiple times. Okay. An alternative, write a number or write a word on a piece of paper that nobody else can see, take it out into the hallway or the next room and ask the spirit, is the number 357, is the number 2301, is the number 16? Again, see if you can get the right answer. So once you find someone that this works on, and if you want to test its validity further, you add in some of these control measures, and that will kind of help you figure out if it's the patient's subconscious doing it, or if you have some degree of communication with an entity that's using her as a medium, for want of a better term.
Let's try that whole fingers up. A number.
We can, but I'm not having her pendulum again, and we don't have any more volunteers. So what I'm going to do
If someone wants to try it.
What's that?
I'll do it if she wants to try it.
You want to give it a go?
Yeah.
All right, Jared.
All right.
Take it away.
Let's put people on the 4 corners.
Let's
We'll put you there, my
Good
dear.
catch.
Stay where you are. Shannon, please. I'm sorry. I'll go behind, so you're a fairly big guy, Jared, so I'll catch you if you fall, okay?
Okay. Wow.
And if I don't,
Can you
you can
move
feel
this
free to
one?
sue
Yeah.
me.
Move that
This one
right.
right here. It's right here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
There you go.
Thank you.
And one other thing, guys, too, when the answers just don't seem to make sense or they're contradictory, we often find that something's playing games with us, they're lying to us. If you ask them explicitly, are you lying to me? Are you telling me the truth, yes or no? It's almost as if there's some kind of unwritten law that says they have to answer that question truthfully. So they will tell you yes if they've been lying to you or playing games with you. Okay? So if the answers just don't seem to add up, try that. Ask outright. Are you telling me the truth or are you lying? Okay, so spirits of the room, spirits of the old South Pittsburgh Hospital. If you are willing and able, we're about to open Jared as a human pendulum. If you're able to use him as a medium of communication, please show Jared very clearly his yes position. And we're off to the races. That was a forward. You doing all right there, Jared?
Yeah.
The instinct is to compensate, right? To lock your knees.
Yeah.
Don't. You're not going to fall forward off your face.
We'll catch you.
Yeah. Just reset. Okay, I've got you at the back. Sharon's got you at the front. So just to confirm, is Jared's yes position forward? Let him go. Is your yes position forward? Show us Jared's yes. Well done. I can see you fighting it, buddy. So you're not doing this consciously, right?
No.
Okay, show us Jared's no position, please. Show us his no. Show us his no. I'm right behind you, buddy. Show us his no.
Yeah, he's went back.
Is he? I'm not seeing it. That's
Yeah,
why I
yeah.
have
He
you
went
go.
back
It looked like
some.
you went back to me.
He bobbled back.
Can you show us very clearly Jared's no? Would you please? Say yes. All right. Please show, not as a question, please show me very clearly Jared's no position. What are you guys seeing on the sides?
I'm
He's
sitting
going-
back.
He's kind
Bobbling.
of bobbling.
Yeah.
It's almost like he's resisting it and not me. I know you're not trying to, man. Your eyes are open, yeah?
Yes.
Mind is as empty as you can make it?
Yes.
I want it so empty you can go to Congress and fit in, okay?
Yeah.
Okay. One more time, spirits, please. I know you're trying and I know Jared's doing his best too, but show us very clearly his no. There we go.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. All right. Couple of test questions. Shannon, you've been the pendulum, so why don't we let you drive this one for a little bit?
Is this the same person that was talking through me?
Yes.
It's a very clear yes.
Do you like us being here for you to talk to?
Again, a very clear, strong yes.
Are you lonely?
Repeat the question.
Are you lonely when no one's here? Yes.
That's a very strong yes too.
I got nothing.
Okay. So, Spirit, are you willing to help us try a little experiment? It's kind of like a game. Are you willing to play? Yes?
Yes.
Terrific. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to have Linda over there is going to put her hand up behind her back, so she's going to stand up, and she's going to raise a number of fingers, and her thumb counts as a finger. Are you willing to step around behind Linda's back and tell us how many fingers she's holding up, please?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. All right, Spirit, we're going to go. Linda, you ready? Spirit, are you ready to go? Yeah? Okay, great. All right, so head on over there, please, and tell me, does Linda have one finger or thumb up behind her back? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me, sorry, my shoe.
Does Linda have one finger or thumb up behind her back, please? Yes or no?
No.
No? Okay, thank you. Does Linda have two fingers up behind her back?
Yes.
Linda?
Nope.
How many do you have up?
3.
Spirit, did you just lie to us? Did you lie to us?
Yes.
Did you do that because it was amusing to you?
Yes.
That's a very quick method. Which begs the logical next question. Are you who you've said that you are?
Yes.
Okay.
And you've got super cold right here.
Got super cold right here.
Yeah, it's really cold right here. Oh, yeah. Ooh, right there.
So when we run this, and do you want to keep going or do you want us to shut him down? Or do you want us to shut you down there, Jared?
Whichever's fine, whatever you want to do.
Anyone have any more questions? All right, we're going to close Jared down as a human pendulum and be aware that no spirits that may have communicated through him this evening are permitted to attach him, follow him, or leave this place at all. All right, Jared, you're done. Thanks. So two possibilities there, and again, one is it's Jared's own subconscious. Number two, it's that something was not telling us the truth. So when we do this, we use multiple communicators, and we see if we have 5 pendulums and 4 of them tell me the same story, and we test them independently, right? We never have a group of pendulums watching each other's sessions. We'll bring one person in. And if 4 of them say tell us the same story, that's a little more compelling. Or if we have all of them tell us how many fingers or digits are raised, that again is more compelling. But when it happens like this, it's doubtful. So this was mainly, are you okay?
Yeah, I've got a cramp.
This was mainly for me to show you this technique and encourage you to use it with the correct control measures, okay? So add some headphones, noise cancelling if you can, and if you don't have noise cancelling, just pump in some music, something relaxing, but it means that they can't hear the questioner. Ask the questions from behind the person so it can't be said that they were lip reading, and see what results you get. Sometimes it's spectacularly accurate, sometimes it's a waste of everybody's time. You know, pretty much like any technique that we use in this field.
Yeah.
But when you get hits, you get hits.
Mhm.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the human pendulum.
That was awesome.
If you like it, use it, and if you don't, don't. Questions? Any questions from anyone? Comments? It's so low tech, it's a very old school technique, so it's not like you need to pack up any equipment to use it. Do any of you use dowsing rods and stuff similar? No? For those that do, it's believed to work in a similar way. And again, at the end of the day, it all comes down to what is this? Micromuscular movements that you don't know you're making, or spirit activity. Safeguards are the only way that you'll be able to help figure that out for sure. Cool. Now, how many of you guys have digital voice recorders, cell phones, etc.? I'm going to suggest we go to the body box, those of us that can, and see if we can run a quick